Hello and welcome back to Citizen Sleeper part 23, where I believe that we have quite a big couple of days ahead of us, so we should just dive in head first. Because first of all, and most importantly, I believe we have a pub to go to. Oh, they are some very average dice. Okay, well actually, you know, 4 is becoming more valuable, isn't it? Doesn't matter, this is what matters. Tala, let's go. Tala comes to you one shift when the bar is empty, tapping you on the shoulder as you clean the bar. Because I'm still working in the bar sometimes, I guess. I'm ready. She is grinning from ear to ear. The girl? Obviously. I should have said, can I try? She grabs you by the arm before you can ask anything else and drags you into the back room. The smell hits you immediately when you enter, a cocktail of rich fermentation and chemical sharpness. The room is warm and bright now, the newly installed lights making the place look clean, whether it is or not. That's not usually what lights do. If you light a bright light in an unclean room, you can see the dirt more. No? That is some... We should get onto selling these lights. That is some magic. Okay, Tala has already pulled up a couple of stools around a metal crate, where 2 glasses with a few fingers of pale Jarol inside sit waiting. She smiles. I haven't even tried it yet. You can see she is nervous. You both sit, and at the makeshift table, the slight strangeness of the situation making you both jumpy, Tala hands you a glass. Cheers, she says solemnly, and knocks the glass back. You do the same. The first sensation is burning, a sharp, nose-clearing blast of alcohol that has your frame querying whether you would like to activate safe mode. You gulp the drink back, and it is only then, behind the burn, that you taste the earthy tones of the mushrooms, the wood and the soil, left behind like sediment, barely there. Is that a good thing? The soil? Do you want to taste the soil on your mushrooms? Strong, terrible, not bad. I mean, I want to be I'm going to say strong. I want to be honest. I don't know if it's terrible or not bad, but I do know it's pretty strong. Tala nods vigorously. Woof, that was heavy. Honestly, it's bad, is it? Maybe needs, no, diluting? I don't know. Has promise though. You think? She swirls the glass and puts it down. Wait, I have an idea. Maybe dilution was the thing. Tala grabs a metal bowl and from the newly installed work surface and adds a few drops of water into the Jarol. Try again? We're just gonna get wasted. This is hilarious. This time the burn is a warming glow, harsh but fading off, and the woodiness less heavy. You taste something floral in among the marshy decay. Something fresh and bright that you never expected to find. Both you and Tala meet eyes. It's really good, right? The floral bit sounds good. Definitely better. She nods and takes another sip. Damn good. Tala pours out some more Jarol and then adds some more water. The action's already taken on the quality of a ritual. You both drink. Tala tucks her feet up behind her on the stool, folding her legs. She looks down into her glass and swirls the liquid thoughtfully. What's on your mind? Tala looks up at nothing in particular. My father opened up this place, you know, she says out of nowhere, a thought suddenly becoming words. It was his attempt at making a life for us, for my family when we got to the Eye. I'm gonna ask about your family. My father, my mother, my little brother. She takes a drink. They aren't around now. I'm sorry? I don't think we should ask. I'm sorry. That's okay. My parents had long lives, and my brother is somewhat... Oh, somewhere in the starboard belt. Okay, so he's not dead. Ran off with a salvage crew. She put her glass down. He's alive as far as I know. I was just thinking about something my father told me. When he first set this place up, he wanted to call it the Bantian. But he was afraid it'd scare off the customers, so he kind of translated it, hence the overlook. Bantian. It almost sounds like Yatagan. After these past few cycles, when I've been in here, I've been thinking I should rename the place. She looks at you. The Bantian. What do you think? What does it mean? Dad said he translated it to overlook, so something like that. Watchtower, maybe? Lookout? Tala picks up her glass. That settles it, then. To the Bantian. You both click your glasses and drink up. Tala hisses through her teeth. Still harsh. She laughs and then suddenly grabs your shoulder. Oh, sleeper, I totally forgot. She stumbles to her feet. She lurches over to a corner of the room, covered with a plastic sheet, and whips it off, like a magician performing a trick. Beneath it is a neat little kitchen, a sink, a work surface, and a compact oven with a hob. Your kitchen. She doesn't give you time to respond. You can come make stuff here anytime. As long as you promise not to raid the mushroom farm. I need those for the Jarol. I was thinking too, that if things pick up, we can start serving proper food at the overlook. I mean, Bantian. You like it? It's perfect. Tala gives you a hug, then quickly stands back. I'm sorry, I'm so glad you're here, she grins. I think we've had enough. She is like getting emotionally drunk. Me too. As Tala tidies away the glasses, you inspect the kitchen, checking that it all works. It's small and salvaged, but after what you've had to put up with, it feels like a dream come true. Later, when she's done for the day, Tala comes back through to the bar and you share a glass of good Jarol, the one she didn't distill. Emphas could come and work here. That would be good. They could expand the mushroom farm. He could cook his fungus out of the kitchen here. I think they'd get on. Right, later when she's done for the day, Tala comes back through to the bar and you share a glass of the good Jarol, the one she didn't distill. Wait, the one that we bought in? And this time, you talk about nothing in particular, sharing stories about regulars or discussing the best place to eat on the Eye, which, after everything that has happened, feels like a nice change of pace. Just some normality in it. When it comes time to leave, you promise to cook for Tala and agree to let her know which shifts you'll be working in the coming cycles, and then slip out into the cool of the rotunda. And in this moment you feel, for once, at home. I have two homes! This is too hard! I knew this felt like my in-game home. Free spirit achievement. Helped a friend distill their future. Oh, I love it. Let's see what's new then. So the bar shift is still the same. We can cook the matsutake cups. The matsutake require a softer touch. You've learned to thinly slice and lightly fry them to keep their flavor. And we can cook the Jarol cups. You haven't exactly mastered the art of cooking mushrooms, but a couple of handfuls of fried Jarols always beats expired rations. So are we cooking these as a job, or are they just for ourselves? I don't want to do it yet, because we have full energy. But I imagine this might give us energy. We'll come back and try this when we have lost some energy for science. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Tala. The Bantian. There we go. Oh. I knew this place felt so homely though as well. Oh, it's a shame our house is so far away. I don't want to stay in the container anymore. Right, so we have one more day. No, we don't. We have... Oh, I thought it was 2 days. It's 3. We have 2 more days until that happens. Let's just double check everything else as well. So 2 more days until thingamajig happens. 3 more days until this one happens. Oh, and I feel like this is going to be 2 big things happening at the same time. So maybe my luck has come to an end when it comes to timing things well. Accidentally well. 2 more days until my mushrooms have grown. So in 2 days, I'm going to go and speak to Sabine. And my mushrooms will be grown. That's fine. And this is still going to take a good while for my tree to grow. Okay, what do we want to do then for the rest of the day? Because the wastes, that's just scrap, which, yeah, is good, but we've got plenty. Nothing really to do over here, then. Unless we wanted to pick some mushrooms to cook. But we don't need to. The Ascan stuff's done for now. Send a car, no, there's nothing up top. Oh my goodness, we're running out of stuff. So this is gone now, finally. This is gonna be back soon. We'll still buy the things when they come back because it'll give us a little bit more profit again. There's nothing to do here. This is just to sell things. Oh my god, all we've got left to do is this. At this point. Tomorrow we'll have more stuff to do, but I can't think of anything else that we can spend our 6 on. Oh man. And this is probably going to go up pretty fast. Alright, at this point, we have 4 points. I might upgrade engineer. And then, we can do endure next time. But if I upgrade engineer now, there's potential that the job that we're getting with Bliss is going to be an engineer one. And, this, there's still a lot to do on this. And, oh, I'm thinking, what else might be engineering? That might be it. Oh, no, no, there's likely to be some in the DLC as well. Maybe to help the refugees. This seems sound. Let's do this. We might as well, instead of just hanging on to the points, because then I can use these 4s and these are 100%. And at this point we're just doing this to get the stuff, but that's okay. I don't know what else we would do with it, like with these dice today. We're getting the scrap items way more often now. Let's just re-roll these. This takes up like quite a lot of this. Like, considering I've been putting this off for so long, all it needed was a day like this. I didn't need to spend any more time on it. Oh, and I got the positive one from the 3 as well. And a bunch of scrap. Oh my god, things are just going too well. Shall we see what tomorrow brings? I think we should. Feed the stray. Oh, Endure is this. We do want to... The next thing we are buying is the Endure perk, so that we have all of the perks, and at least we can +3 the Endure if we want to after that. Or +2. Let's do a scrap. And let's end the cycle, I think. We've got no dice left. And then we've got... Isn't tomorrow another spare day? We don't have anything happening tomorrow. It's the next day that's the big one. So we can just do a quick one today. We can try cooking some thingies. Mushrooms. We could also try gathering some more spores just so that we have two. Yeah, because there's just nothing. Well, I always get like a little skip here. Nothing happening right now, I believe. Double check before I spend my dice. Yeah, tomorrow. And my mushroom field is also tomorrow. Yep, okay. Let's just put some more into this then. We can just fly through today and get on to tomorrow straight away. Imagine if you could do that in real life. Fly through the days so that you can get to the fun stuff. I guess that would be bad because you would be wasted, like your life would just fly by, but also like, you know, it would be more fun stuff. Or a more percentage of fun stuff anyway. Oh man, those ones. That's okay. Oh, we're so close. I'm so scared about this, but this might finish off at least my friends' things. I just don't want it to accidentally end the entire game. For whatever reason, my brain told me that this is what's gonna end the game. Right, we have 2 ones. We have no rerolls. But I'm gonna see about getting some spores, potentially. Let me see. Yeah, we lose energy, and I want to cook some mushrooms anyway, so... And again, we have so much fucking money, it doesn't matter anymore. It's only a 25% chance that it's bad. Oh, I got 1. Well, I wanted... I wanted 2. So we might as well just do this again. No, do I... Yeah, I don't need this to cook mushrooms, do I? Okay, that was bad. Never mind. It can't all go our way. Let's go to the Bantian? And we're gonna cook one of these, see what happens. 3. Oh, so it just means it's free for us. Although... So that gives us 3, right? We can get £80 for selling 3 of these. Like, I'm just looking at the value here. So, 80 divided by 3. 20 something? Nope. 26? 27? That means this meal is costing us 27. We could just go to Memphis and see a good buddy. Give him some money. And then this one costs 2, but I don't know. I mean, we don't need more energy right now. Just the entire currency of everything is interweaving so much that we can just have all of the control about what we want to spend where. But have we just flown through this day? The dice are gone, so I guess we can sleep again. I hope I didn't miss anything. Well, my head tells me that I did it right. I wonder if after you feed the stray a certain amount of times, if anything happens or not. Right, let's end. Because why would we still be able to do it? There's gotta be something. Let's end. Yeah, I think. Right? It's gonna be big, whatever happens next. I think we're gonna take down Yatagan. We already kind of took down Havenage. Or at least the bad part of Havenage. Right, we've got some 6s. It's not bad. Rabaya, tell me the plan. As you enter Rabaya's office, you hear voices. Is that Sabine? You push open the door. Sleeper, what good timing! Rabaya calls out as you enter. I wanted to introduce you to someone. Excuse me? The man is standing in the center of the room. Oh, bollocks. I didn't mean to do that. The man is standing in the center of the room, speaking quietly with Rabaya. He turns as you come in. Meet Yannick. Sleeper, he nods. Been hearing good things from Rabi. He smiles an easy smile. I have not been told what this plan is. I don't know whether Rabaya is on our side or if she has snitched. Rabaya cuts in. The sleeper has been running patrols in the ward. Oh, Rabaya is now a sleeper agent with me. Right? We are now. We're on the inside. Rabaya cuts in. She's stopping me from talking because we're undercover, I think. The sleeper's been running patrols in the ward. They know how we run things. Yannick raises an eyebrow, his glasses concealed behind tinted glasses. You feel his stare, even if you cannot see it. Look at this guy. Fashion? Actually, Rabaya places a hand on your shoulder. The sleeper was what I wanted to talk to you about. She doesn't spare you a thought. No, she doesn't spare you a look. What is going on? I don't know if we've brought him here to threaten him. I don't know if we're getting snitched. Well, okay then. Yannick tucks his hands into his pockets. Go on. I'd like to recommend them to your ward. A tiny pause. They have shown themselves to be a capable ally here on the spoke side, but we have more than enough to run the territories. I hear the main block is proving more difficult. Oh, we're getting even further into the infiltration. Like, we took down the Havenage guy via, you know, the cloud and technical ways. That would be more for the interface starting person. I've forgotten what the classes were called. But me being the mechanic or machinist or whatever I'm called, this is maybe more my thing, where I can go in and brute force shit by being on the inside. Yannick leans forward slowly. It's a mess, Rabbi. He waits, his tinted glasses shimmering despite the lack of light in the unit. I can use them, he suddenly decides. Good to hear. I can immediately... Yannick cuts her off with a raised hand. 1 second. He steps one surprisingly light step closer to you. You eager to work, sleeper? Do I question? I should have been clued into this in advance. You know, I'm not an idiot. Let me in on the plan. If I am infiltrating, I need to know this. Are they turtles? What kind of work? A question. Uh-oh. Yannick lowers his head and raises it again, as if he dropped something. Nothing new for you, he answers, not quite looking at you. You don't follow. What is he saying? That concludes it, Yannick pronounces. Sleeper can come to work in the ward anytime they like. You shoot Rabaya a confused look. Rabaya finally glances at you for a moment, but it is so fast you almost miss it. Good. I know you'll be happy with their work, Jan. Yannick reaches out and squeezes her shoulder. Sure, Rabbi, he says. Now please, he says, turning to face you. Let us old friends get back to it. Leave. He guides Rabaya away, leaving you standing alone. You look to Rabaya, but she is deep in conversation. And so, stunned and confused, you leave. Alright. Well, glad to be clued in here. Whoa, look at how small our list is now. Enter the greenway. So plant, right, the seed is growing. That is ongoing. Gain Yannick's trust. If Sabine is right, Yannick has been working with S&R behind Yatagan's back. Oh, so Yatagan itself doesn't know it is Yannick. So Yannick is the... I've forgotten his name. That guy of Havenage, but Yannick is this guy version. So if we can flush him out, Yatagan might also become legit. Time to find out the truth. Okay. Cool. We're just gonna brute force this guy, I'm sure. So then this is the DLC thingy, and this is... we almost completed this as well. So... holy, are we getting close to the end? I mean, no, we've still got the tree. We've still got Bliss. But... the tree, Bliss, the DLC, the ship, and this. I think we have 5 lines of things to follow, and that's about it. Unless the DLC then opens up a new area again. Right, patrol the block. The massive block at the center of the low end is made up of layers and layers of units. Patrolling this vertical city is a challenge. Yannick's trust. Yannick is a strange character, but he seems to understand the value of hard work. You'll gain his trust with time. So here, let's just see. 1, 2, 3. So we get 3. So 1, 2. We only need to do 4 times. Okay. We can definitely do at least one of these right now. But let me just check out what's changed here. How are you doing, Emphas? Oh, we don't get to see him. One more day for that stuff coming in. And I think, is it one more day for the job upstairs? Empty container. Yep. I mean, I think we should finish this today with one of our 6s. Our farm is ready for harvesting, but I think if I do the 1/6 on that, the 1/6 on the other thing, and then we re-roll and see where we're at. That's all we can do. Yeah, okay, let's do that then. Decisions have been made. Just please don't end the game is all I'm asking, please. It won't, will it? It's not gonna. You know what? I feel like I need to check. Okay, I have done some research. It's all a little bit confusing, but apparently, basically, there are things that I'm gonna need to do, and there is always a kind of, before an ending happens, there is a choice, so we're not just gonna be caught out, basically, and we will be able to continue. So that was my hesitation. I feel like I maybe read a little too much, but also it's very hard to find, like, people really like to talk about this game and include little nuggets that you don't actually want to read. It's like, shut up, man, just tell me the information without spoilers, please. I don't think I particularly got spoiled, but I will explain whenever we get to an ending what I mean by that, basically. So, I'm gonna do this because I don't think there's any risk to doing it. I think. And then let's go from there. Your crew slowly filters out of the shipyard locker room. The bubbling chatter reducing with each group that leaves. There is excitement in the air. Havenage just made an announcement. The assembly teams are done. We built the ship. After all this time, it took 3 days. Sat on the locker room bench, you can feel the side reel out there. Its hulking mass now intimately familiar to you. Over the past cycles, you have watched it grow, be assembled. You have walked through its veins and welded its bones. Now it is ready for the final stage. It will go to testing now, then enter a final process of sealing and resealing, checking and rechecking before it is deemed suitable for its generational trip. But for now, your work is done. You can't help but feel proud. Lem! I forgot about Lem. These two are also up there with my favorites. A cough interrupts your thoughts. It's Lem. I've forgotten the name of the kid. Oh no, I'm such a bad babysitter. A cough interrupts your thoughts. It's Lem, changing out of his work gear. Mina, oh there, Mina, nowhere to be seen. He smiles. She'll be ready soon. Oh, the ship? Where's Mina? You two are fast friends, huh? She's being watched at home. Now I'm on the work team, I can afford a bit more help. He corrects himself. Was on the work team, I mean. We're all out of a job now. He quickly adds, not that I'm complaining. He comes to sit beside you on a bench. She's got to be in her best shape when she carries you, Mina, and me out of here. So confident? Lem smiles apologetically. Why not? I figure I'm due a lucky turn by now. He rubs his hands nervously. No use in wondering what if until the draw anyway, and there's a few cycles till then. Lem is right, but the odds seem unlikely anyway. How many are working in the shipyard? Hundreds? 1,000? You've certainly seen more faces than you can count pass through. And are the Celis Foundation even going to keep their promise? Out here, on the Eye, you get the sense that no one will be holding them to it. Why else would they be building the side reel in a surrogate system? As you think, Lem watches you with a worried look. Ooh. Yeah, tell me about Celis. If we're gonna have to make a decision about this. The Foundation? He thinks. I'm not sure I know much more than you. I hear they have a planet in mind for the side reel. Something temperate and habitable. I think they are run by some rich folks from the core. People interested in doing different things. The core? Lem gives you a funny look. Yeah, the core. He smiles. I guess people don't talk much about it out here, but the center of everything, if you believe in that sort of thing. The star systems we are surrogate to. He shrugs. We work so they don't have to. Is there just like a planet in the middle living in luxury? I'd rather keep my mind on the prize, so to speak. I don't much care what they are for or against, as long as they can help us get out of here. Oh, that's not a good attitude, Lem. You really should care what they are for or against if you are, like, wanting to live your life for them. Like, holy shit. Because here, at least you can live your life how you want. You ever been in a thunderstorm, Sleeper? A real big one? I don't remember. Lem shoots you a worried look for a moment. It's something else, he smiles. The sound, the smell, the rain hammering down, the whole sky stretched out and bruised, roaring and huge. The place I was born, New Pembroke, a dry old rock in the Conway system, had 2 seasons. One of them was dry as bone, dusty, ugly. The other was one long storm. A side effect of the terraforming efforts, they said. Oh, so that's like a really exaggerated version of a dry and a rainy season. That's cool. Like, that's like, proper getting into my imagination. I like hearing about the world outside of this place. Rain used to rattle off the roofs like bullets. It washed the dust away, turned the streets to rivers. It'd sing us to sleep and wake us in the morning. We'd wait half a year just to see it again. The best day was the one where the first drops fell. He sniffs. Some days I wake up swearing I can hear it again. I was thinking, Mina has never seen a storm, never even felt rain. She's grown up here. The ring, her only horizon. Always in the dark. I want to change that for her. I do understand what you're saying, but it's just the chance of the difference between this is what we have and what you might end up with. It might be better, but it might be worse. And I'm not saying that's a shot that you shouldn't take, but I am saying when you've got a kid involved, it's something to weigh up a lot. I'm gonna stay silent because of what I just explained there. Lem stands stretching. Best get back to the little one anyway. With the shifts done, I reckon she'll be happy to have me home for a few cycles. His shoulders gear. See you in a few for the draw. Good luck. Don't need it, he grins. Lem leaves, making you the last person in the cavernous locker room. As you sit, you think about rain, and a little hope creeps in. Is it possible? Could the sidereal really take you to a planet? A place with weather, with skies, with life? You get up quickly, before you can think about it anymore. It's too soon to hope, too dangerous. There's work to be done. Awesome, so yeah, 6 days? The draw is in 6 days. See, this isn't the information that I managed to find on the internet. People just... Oh, honestly, it's annoying. Okay. Sellers are apparently going to start moving the sidereal horizon to the hub soon. Oh, moving the horizon. I don't know if that's going to be the draw then, but it did say there's a lot of other checks happening. Oh, what is this? Oh. Sidereal draw. Oh, 3 days. Havenage have said it'll be a few cycles until the winner of the draw are announced. You'll have to come back then. 3 days. This is going to be done before my tree's grown. Havenage officers. Empty. Yep. Another day for that. What did I say I was going to do? Oh, I have the, Yannick to work for. Yeah. Let's check up top. Yeah, 1 more day for Bliss's Bay. Yes. Okay. I thought it was. We might sleep in that pod tonight. I don't know. Like, if there's any time that we should do it, it sounds like now could be a good time. We're halfway to the tree. 4 more days for that. Yeah, the draw will have happened by then. Hyphalabs. This is how we get stabilizers, which we get by growing our mushrooms, which is honestly a side job that we don't necessarily have to do. We can pick and choose at this point. This is just one way. We now have 3 different ways of stabilizing ourselves. We can buy it, we can make it, or we can salvage it. And for now, the scrap is sustaining us. So this isn't a huge thing right now anymore. Except whatever we might need mushrooms for. Like, by trying to get the random rare mushrooms, we are in the process getting ourselves lots of Matsutake caps, which like we can then sell. So we are also earning money on the side and making our stabilizer by managing this aviary, and it's good for the soul. Okay, but we do need mushrooms for something, and we just seem to be gaining them. I don't know how I got these ones, but these are ready to be harvested, and we should do them as often as we can, really, because we have to wait between things. But also, this just feels really important, and since we're getting... it feels like we're getting towards the end. I'm kind of happy to at least use our 6 on this today. Okay, factories, restaurants, surgeries, schools. The layers of the blocks are rich with stories and problems to solve. You are starting to learn them all. I mean, it seems enriching at least. Let's re-roll this. Oh man. Did I spend? I did. God damn. Right, what's our next likely thing that we can... 3 days. 4 days. Okay, we're not getting that anytime soon. I don't think we're gonna have enough to finish all of the things. I'm gonna get this one next though. Let's think. No. So I got... engineer is what I got, which, yeah. And then I immediately finished engineering, so good job me. Oh, these things come in tomorrow as well as... Okay, we've got quite a lot of things to do tomorrow. Let me check then. What does the consequences look like here? And how likely are we? So, we can maybe use the 4 here at least. I'm quite happy with that. Might give us an idea what the neutral is. Energy. Well, we got +2. 3, 3, and 1. It makes it so inefficient. You need to use like 2 extra dice. So 2 good dice and 1 average dice here. If we get negative, I don't know what it's gonna do. It'll at least give us 1. I just maybe feel like I wanna buy... Oh no. You can't lose more than 1 if you don't have more than 1, but it might come off our condition. So yeah, let's just splash out here. I'm not too scared. We have scrap for condition. Neutral again, that's fine. So that means we only need 2 more good dice here. So that's where I want to leave that for now. Like technically we could finish that tomorrow, but not really because we've got a lot of other stuff happening. Where's my Avery? Here it is. So I was just thinking I could put this in here. If it goes neutral, I'm not exactly sure what we get. It could be a waste. That's the only thing. Let's try it. We'll never know. Positive! Excellent. Oh, it just gave me 2 of these? None of the others? Okay, they are going to be quite rare. It's probably like a certain % each time. Like a 10% chance or something. Or maybe a bit more than 10%. You might never get them. Cool, well. Let's go and feed the cat. Eat some scrap. And then, like, I want to try and stay up top. But that is going to be it for this episode anyway. But let's just get this sorted out. Cat fed. Sulfur. Well, okay. It happened again. At least I'd used all my dice that time. That was an absolute accident. I wanted to leave and go up. I hate that. Oh, okay, it's fine. It doesn't make any difference, except I hate the principle that when we press end cycle, it doesn't ask us to confirm. I wanted to leave. It's just there in the middle, you know? Oh, okay. This is the end of the episode, but let me just read this. Sleeper, long time. Maritz's smiling at you when you leave. Is smiling at you when you leave. Clearly happy to see you again. Moritz, good to see you. Same. He rubs his hands on his jacket. How you been? Working hard. Really well? I am pretty well. Really well. I am working hard, but... Oh, good to hear it. He looks you up and down. I knew you'd make it work. You are a smart one. He glances around. Hey, look. I'm not down here to chat, though. I know Bliss said she didn't want to take any more big jobs, but she's changed her mind. Or something. He grins. Because now we have someone looking for a refit of their ship in our bay. You would not believe it. They want their entire ship disarmed. Cutting out defense arrays, weapon lockers, ship-to-ship countermeasures, the whole lot. He leans in. We'll be able to start an arms dealership with all the hardware we'll have when they are done. He laughs. I don't know if that's a joke. Anyway, it's a massive job and we need some hands. Bliss said to go get you. Come on up. Bliss is waiting on you to accept the job. He pauses. It'll be good to have you up there again, he grins. Like old times. Alright, awesome. So that's one thing. So what we have to do next time, we'll go straight up and talk to Bliss and see what the crack is. And also the ships are in. So we have this to sort out as well. Because I want to. I'll buy the scrap because we have the money and it'll pay for itself in ship mines. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for tomorrow, and then we go from there. We still have the mushrooms to farm if we ever have spare dice. Well, we need spores for that as well, and we then have 2 days to wait for the lottery. So that's what is up and coming. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time for part 24, where I really feel like we have made good progress here. And I don't know how long there is going to be left. Like, I feel like it's all going to come together quite quickly after we've done, like, the bulk of what we've got going on right now. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but yeah, it's going to be good. I'm excited. I'm really enjoying, like, the recording sessions that I'm having with this game. But I'm also looking forward to playing Tunic as well. I'm liking this and I'm looking forward to what's next. So however long it takes, I am happy with that. So I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Goodbye.